Hello everyone, Jorge here with Avalos Cloud Native and Nexus Technologies. Nexus for linking, Nexus for connecting. Happy Friday, and it's pretty much February, almost there. So, what is Avalos Cloud Native Technologies? It's basically a community. It's basically a place to learn. Basically a place to scale your career. It's a place to connect with others, with entrepreneurs, with people who are just trying to keep up with what is going on right now with technology when it comes to cloud native, cybersecurity, blockchain, and AI. So we have a partnership with a company called Cloud Underground, and I've been working with them for over 4 years. And Cloud Underground, they have the DevSecOps Studio, which is free. You can come over here into the link, and there is a link over here called Join DevSecOps Studio. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. You can engage with us, you can talk to us. But if you're looking for more than that, if you're looking to build an MVP, if you're looking to private coaching, if you're looking to become a mentee, because we have a mentorship program in there where we can coach you and have direct access to some people, where we build we build you up all the way from scratch. This is a place where basically you learn terminologies that will take you years. If you want to hear, if you want to hear about zero trust networking, service mesh, load balancers, you want to hear about edge computer, data lake houses, lake houses, and concepts that basically you don't use in a common job on a common enterprise environment, you can come to us and we help you to basically sell yourself out there whenever you need to get a job or maybe get a new business. Okay, so come and join the dojo, embrace your career, embrace to work with us, and especially come and build with us. So, Cloud Underground, this is going to be my main topic today. Why? Because they come up with something called the ABT framework. Okay, the complete automate the boarding team system. And what is it? It's basically a framework that helps people to learn cloud native technologies, help people to basically build a business, and you have a prototype of how many people you may need to build a business. Maybe you just need one person to do everything because the rest is automated. Maybe you need to have the drop squad, right? What is the the drop squad? It's basically a small team of maybe 4 people, right? um, Maybe you just need to develop an MVP. You don't have technical skills. Maybe Cloud Underground and myself can help you to allocate the resources to build whatever you need to build. So you can learn cloud native technologies. Um, you can basically create an MVP depending of your technical or not technical, or maybe you just create your whatever you're trying to do. We allocate you the people, the resources, and we put you in business with whoever you want, whatever is your target. Okay, so this program have a business model. We call it the canvas, and also this program have a bunch of courses or trainings, which is all the ones that you can see here. All the ones all the ones listed in here are inside this program over here. So we're gonna go there in a second, and I explain you how it works. Okay. So the ABT system is for people trying to learn cloud native technologies, or people who basically have ideas, they have a budget, and they want to allocate a team to develop anything you can think of in information and technology. It could be maybe you have something in place, maybe you want to automate it, maybe you need to improve it. We can allocate you the resources, or maybe you are a college and you're trying to train a whole team of students, 20 people, and you don't have a budget to buy computers. Well, maybe we can host a system for you and allocate all the hard work and access for your people to do the training, developing environment, an IDP, maybe a sandbox that do automation. Maybe when I say automation, I'm talking about the DevSecOps process. So anything you're developing, it is scanned already. If it's containers, we're scanning the code, we're pushing that to production. We are doing self-healing. We have a service mesh, so containers talk to each other securely. Maybe we're implementing zero trust. Um, so basically, this is a place where if you're learning cloud native technologies, or even if you're not learning cloud native technologies, you could have maybe you could be working only with vendors out there, real vendors. This is a place where you get what you don't get in any college or university when it comes to learning. Because the moment you embrace with us, your career, it goes from here all the way up here in just a matter of months. Why I say that? Because we're gonna share all the concepts you need to know by the time we talk to you about cloud agnostic, public cloud, private cloud, edge computer, data lakes, data warehouse, lake houses, edge computer, how all these things connect, how it works, zero trust networking, and we just give you so many concepts, and we put all the infrastructure or many ways of doing things that you will be someone who can sell yourself an interview or selling a product just easily. Not a problem. The moment you go for an interview, you will be someone who looks knowledgeable about how things actually work. Okay, but I'm not gonna fully focus on that right now because I want to show you what I have built for you to understand the other things that we're gonna build, all the other programs or offerings that Cloud Underground is doing right now. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna explain you this over here. Let me just allocate myself here. So we have on the top here Cloud Underground. Okay, so under Cloud Underground we have this ABT framework, the automated boring things that I was talking to you just 2 seconds ago. We apply this framework for a different programs. We had the mentorship program, we had the enterprise services, and we had the cloud ops company, which is another company for providing services. Okay, to the enterprises, to a college, to someone who had the money to develop something, right, with no skills, but he had he or she had the the funds to develop anything they want. So again, cloud on the ground on the top, the ABT framework, which is a business canvas model that we apply to the mentorship program, to the enterprise, and to basically the cloud ops is basically an agency, okay, with people in house that we develop, that we make them assets, right, for themselves and for us, for them to work with us. So it's like an agency. Just think about an agency with people who we trust that can do work. As someone who can do serious networking, someone who can do serious containers work, someone who can do develop an app, applications, right? So that's what we have in here. So how these people come from here? How do we find these people? Well, we had the mentorship programs in the first place, okay? So we have people who are mentoring others, and these people are the mentors, and the mentor have mentees, and the mentees use the mentors, okay? So the mentees, right, are gonna learn cloud native technologies from the mentors. So when the mentees basically they can show us, they can do work, they can specialize in something. We know and they prove to us they can do, or they can basically they deliver a specific work, something that they really like and they really specialize doing something. And also, mentees, by the time they graduate from us, they probably develop something for us, like an application that they really want to develop, and now we use it in house too for ourselves. So once the mentees, right, show us they can do work and they specialize in something, they can become mentors too, and they have access to the job board. So mentors and mentees now they can have access to the job board that we create for them on Cloud Underground, and they can actually make money with us. And at the same time, this job board is coming from the cloud ops, because there is people and companies, a college, a person with money, um, enterprises that will come to us, and we're gonna post those jobs over here. And guess who's gonna get access to that job board? Only mentors and mentees, right? Because they can show us that they became part of our family, they become trustable, they show us they can do work, and they have developed something in-house for us. Okay. So aside from that, enterprises will be reaching out to us probably pretty soon, and we have already people in Cloud Underground, like Sensei Nato, which is the owner of the company, and his wife, Laura Anderson, and they have already enterprise work, and sometimes they need help. And guess who are they going to be asking for help? for people who is in the house, people who have developed something that have value, something that was impressive, something that was a respectable work, and something that was actually made in the house, right? So mentees and mentors are gonna be able to help to deliver the enterprise services or projects, while we also post jobs in under the cloud ops company. So what do we do here? Everyone is winning. Cloud underground is winning. The mentors are winning. The mentees are winning. Enterprises are winning, and everyone is just like working together, making things happen. Right? That's what we do over here with Avalos Cloud Native Technologies under cloud underground, because they're my mentors. It's my partnership, and it's something that we have been working for a while. So we also have something, the underground nexus, which is basically a sandbox. This sandbox is all cloud native technologies. It's basically a Docker container. A Docker container you download, and it have a lot of things to do. You can do a lot of things in there. You can develop. You can have a developing environment, what we call an IDP. You can basically use it to host computers or system for all the students in a college or university. We can use it for our mentees to do the learning, right? This is, they come over there, they can download that, which is free. You have access to it. Everyone have access to it. You can go into the Docker Hub. It's free for everyone because it's open source, free licensing for everyone. But what you learn with us, right, is how to do business, the framework that we have, because we think in the future maybe one or two people, if we have a complete box and we have a product which is underground networks, um, this box is basically automated, right? You can customize it for an enterprise. You can customize it for someone who is trying to develop an MVP. You can customize it for the college. You can customize it for the university for teaching. So you basically have a lot of savings. So if the university or college have no money to host a bunch of Linux computers for you, for them to basically develop or code in Python or Rust, or learn Linux itself. Hey, we can host that for you too, and that falls into the enterprise. We help you to save money. We allocate you basically a mentor too as well, and you save a lot of money by not having to spend in hardware and finding people out there, or having a complete um, program of what to teach or what to share or not to share, because the box is basically customized for you to have security, because the moment we build this thing, this box basically have what we call DevOps. You have a CI/CD built in. um, we basically everything automated. Something is failing, you have a self-healing process for containers, for scanning for vulnerabilities, for pushing code, and for just making things to work properly. Okay, and for you to learn concepts that you never get out there. So if you want to talk about a service mesh, we can explain you that. If you want to talk about load balancers and open source tools for doing load balancers, we can teach you that. If you want to learn about containers and Docker Hub, if you want to learn about zero trust and zero trust networking, we can teach you that. If you want to learn about databases, data warehouses, um, edge computing, lake houses, data lake houses, architectures, ways of doing things, blockchain, AI, this is the place for you to be. So the moment you join one of these programs, you basically have a family, you have a career, you can start a business. If you are in the enterprise, feel free to come to us. We have people in house as well. So feel free to take a screenshot of this video, of this presentation over here. So I'm gonna go again, just explain this again. Cloud on the ground on the top, we have a framework that works. It's already tested. Um, this framework basically have a bunch of courses that enterprises or someone who buy the this offering will be able to get access to, right? We have the mentorship program, we have enterprise services, and the cloud ops. So basically, the mentees and mentors can qualify to be part of the cloud ops. This cloud ops, we have basically access to a job board, right? They will also have access to deliver these projects for the enterprises, because we summarize whatever they need, and it comes over here. We post those jobs. and you can earn with us too. And the whole thing is like the more people we got, the more people we have technically that can do cloud native technologies, which is open source software tools to basically build the same thing that Amazon is doing. Because the moment you want to develop something with Amazon, let's say you're a company, you want to develop something in the public cloud like Amazon, Azure, Alibaba, how much money are you going to need on all the people that you need to develop something? You need someone who knows how to do the networking in Amazon. You need someone who knows how to manage the containers or VMs and how to deploy the whole IDP or the internal developing platform. Okay, that's so much money. The networking database guy, the application guy, the uh, front end, the back end, every single thing you will need people. By the time you do the math of how many people you need, you probably spend already $500,000 by that time. And how long is it gonna take you? 3, 6 months? Maybe the people you hired was not the best, right? But what about if Cloud on the ground is giving you a box? Hey, look at this box. We already have it. It's automated. It's secure, right? It's all open source. Test it here first, and maybe we can help you to migrate exactly what you did to the public cloud. Because this box, this Docker stuff, or sorry, these containers, this box or hyper-converged data center that we call it, because it's a complete sandbox. It's cloud agnostic. It means that it can work in any hardware. It could work in a Raspberry Pi if you want to. It could work on premise in the public cloud. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you save tons of cash. So again, take a screenshot, watch a video again. This is a place for you to learn cloud native technologies. This is a place for you to develop products. This is a place for you to also engage with people who is active in the field. So myself, I work in cybersecurity, especially endpoint security. My background is in networking, firewalls, routing and switching, and much more. And I also belong to this community, which it keeps me learning all the time so I don't stay behind. Because I think that I make a mistake of doing technology for so many years alone, totally alone, learning alone, delivering my work. You know what? I got tired of that. It's more fun when I'm building things with others. It's more fun when I'm sharing things with others. It's more fun when there is a purpose, and the purpose is everyone wins. Okay, is also I like teaching. I like sharing what I know, my experience too, and I love just being on top of what's the new. We know what's the new right now. The latest is blockchain, AI, cybersecurity, and cloud native. Okay, and the best way for you to learn public cloud, when I'm talking about Amazon, Azure, Alibaba, and any other public cloud out there, is by learning cloud native technologies. Hey, you don't need licenses. You don't need to spend $200-300 a month. Myself, I was trying to build Kubernetes in the Amazon public cloud, Amazon Web Services, or the EKS, and it was like $200 a month just to run a few different things, right? But we have now a new way of learning public cloud by learning cloud native technologies. And of course, eventually you bring all those concepts because a lot of people out there is using still NGX for as a load balancer. People's using a few different service mesh out there like Ipsio and much more. So, anyways, this is the stuff that we show you in here. And now I'm gonna take you to the DevSecOps Studio, okay? So this is a DevSecOps Studio. We have daily conversations over here. And once you join one of these programs, especially the ABT framework or the automated boring things, you are gonna have private access to us, like weekly meetings, especially if you basically buy one of these products or offerings that Cloud Underground has. um, you become part of us, like as a family. Depending on you are, you could, if you're an enterprise, we just help you to deliver what you need. You don't need to be part of this. But if you are an individual, an entrepreneur trying to build things and provide services, um, we can help you. We're not limited to just do cloud native. Most of us have a job too. We work with vendors. Everyone knows vendors I'm not gonna mention any of them right down here, but this is stuff that we can share with you and our experience, so you can get certified, or we can give you some training too as well. So what do we do here? So we talk about a section for blockchain. We have a section for AI right here, okay, which is daily conversations every single day. And we have a section for myself here, which is the cloud native, where I split, or I divided every single section of cloud native technologies into pieces, from basically a storage to let me just go by here. We talk about Dockers, Kubernetes, Zero Trust, data lakes, lake houses, and when it comes to data, um, which are interviews, questions. This is not nothing to do with cloud native, but our experience as a network engineers or cybersecurity professionals or ethical hackers. Okay, we talk about site reliability engineering. We talk about mm, we show you personal branding, which is part of my duties. I show you how to do personal branding. Um, how is the job market? um, Best practices, high availability, anything, networking, clustering, CI/CD, and much, much more. So I'm gonna go all the way to the top here because I want to show you what a platform engineer does. Okay, because there's a lot of confusion out there. We have this well organized for whoever joins to our community. And what do we do? Why we do this? I'm just trying to go all the way up here. 1 second. Oh, there's a lot information on here. So you see, Kubernetes a lot there. So I was teaching people, or I'm trying to teach people how to become a platform engineer and what the platform engineering does. So basically, the platform engineer is a person who works with the DevOps and also with the site reliability engineer. So the platform engineer basically wear all the hats. So we have IT on the top, right? If there is any problem with IT, right? IT has some issues that they cannot resolve. Sometimes they talk to the DevOps, and the DevOps sometimes have some troubles, and they need to fix something, automate something, improve something. They talk to the platform engineer, and the platform engineer talk to the DevOps, DevOps to IT, and then we have the site reliability engineering, who is basically everything about logging, measuring, performance, and all that. While the DevOps is basically they focus in developing applications and um, trying to solve problems that a code or something like that. So I'm gonna open this board over here. So let me just move myself over here. So we have the platform engineer, the site reliability engineer, and the DevOps. Okay. So the platform engineering, what is the final goal, right? Ease of use for engineers. Okay. The SRE is in charge of high availability, reliability, right? A lot of monitoring. And the DevOps, faster software delivery. They also focus about automation, CI/CD, end-to-end communication, right? Um, we see the SRE engineer, performance and monitoring. We see the platform engineer. It says full stack engineering. What I'm trying to say with this, when it says full stack engineering, the platform engineer usually knows the job for SRE, desirability engineer. Why? He knows how to do monitoring. He knows performance. He knows how to be watching for failures because he knows how to set up Elasticsearch, Grafana, all this stuff. The DevOps, the platform engineer. He's not a programmer, but he has some insights and he provides the tools for the DevOps to do their job faster and in a faster way, like just improve what they do. What the DevOps is in charge to basically talk to the IT. IT is not here, but the platform engineer is the person for everything, right? While he's not developing the software, the coding, but without the platform engineer, right, things will take longer. Things may have issues, scaling issues, performance, and much, much more. So if you're trying to become a platform engineer, just become someone who wear all the hats in technology. Become a platform engineer. You learn a little bit of everything. Even if that will not be your role, even if you are a database person only or networking, it's good to know how things connect, how things work. When people talk to you about a service mesh, what do you use a service mesh for? What do you use a blockchain for? Why are you using AI in this implementation here? Why are you using zero trust networking? Why are you using? Why are you monitoring? Um, I don't know how many version control. Why are you monitoring the network cards? Why are you monitoring anything you can think of? This is a place where we help you to scale your career like this. Okay, in less than 6 months, you're gonna be flying to basically decide exactly what career path you want to take. Okay, so we have organized this really good here, so you understand why we do all this. So this is a place where there is not one path; there is many paths. You can choose whatever you like, right? But we open your brain to basically understand how things work, the roles, services, anything to do with cloud native. Again, we don't focus in vendors right out there, right? The vendors that we work for or what we do. But if we have to, because you need to get a job, we share what we know with the products that we know. Okay, whether it's cybersecurity or networking, we know Cisco, we know this vendor, we know that. We can help you with that. But our main focus is cloud native technologies, mentoring, scaling your career, basically keeping you alive, and also trying to make you an entrepreneur so you don't have to be a 9 to 5 all your life. Or maybe you're a 9 to 5, you're happy, but hey, maybe your career now is falling apart because that's what's happening. AI is out there. A lot of careers are falling apart. Maybe it's time for you to upgrade your career and scale your career. Maybe you're just depressed of doing the same thing all over and over. Maybe you feel like you don't know much. You have this imposter syndrome or something. Well, come to us. We can help you. Cloud Underground, along with myself here, and all the other members that we have in house. And also, not just that. Remember that I showed you this diagram over here that I'm gonna open right now. So you become part of the family. You learn the ABT framework. It's a business. It's a Canvas business model that I'm gonna show you. I have it over here. You see, it's something like this: the business model canvas, right? So who are your key partners? What activities you need to do? What's your value proposition? Customer relationships, and all these things. We show you this. You fill up this thing. You fill up, and then we have, okay, we think you can deliver this and that with this box. We need to customize our sandbox or the IDP that we have, or and then we automate it, we make it faster, we we just help you to deliver that MVP that you're trying to do. Okay, so I'm Jorge Avalo from Avalos Cloud Native Technologies and Nexus Technologies, um, in partnership with Cloud Underground. If you like what you're hearing right now, if you like what you see with this business, actually I'm gonna see if I can check their website so we can go in depth of what's going on over here. Let me go over here, and feel free to check the Cloud Underground website here. I'm gonna open the ABT system here. So they call it the latest entrepreneurial experience from Cloud Underground for entrepreneurs or for people with uh, business skills and with no business skill. Why? Because you be an entrepreneur, but you're not an engineer. You don't know anything about IT. You don't know anything about system. Well, we allocate those resources for you from in-house, from the mentorship program. Maybe we need to go externally. Maybe we need to pay someone outside. We can help you with that too. So basically, if you join this program, you're gonna have live training, you have collaboration, automation. Whether you are someone technical or not technically, we're gonna give you the whole coaching. Okay. Um, we basically think that 4 people can do the job sometimes, maybe one person, maybe 2 people. So because we have something that already works, a product that was tested for years and is all open source, it's all automated, it's all self-healing, it's already security built in, a lot of security actually, and concepts out there that you don't hear in a regular job because we don't know what you're trying to develop. Maybe it's something to do with IoT. Who knows? Well, we can talk about edge computing, lake houses, and all that stuff. So feel free to check this website. Again, the automated boarding things have different programs inside, all the ones that I showed you before. And um, talk to us, reach out, and we're gonna help you to get there. Whether you're someone who is trying to scale your career, develop an MVP, a college, a university who just need an environment, don't have the budget, We make things happen. We love what we do. We love our little family that we have here. We love our community. This technology keep us alive because we know